Last week, a man ran into a Catholic church, ran up to the priest and said, "Father, bless me, forgive me, for I have sinned." "What did you do, my son?" "Hey, on the way here, I saw a liberal politician that I have known walking out on the road, and I purposely ran him down, and he's dead now." And the priest looked at him and said, "Hey, my job is to forgive your sins, not to talk about your community service." Just sharing. In the US of A, Senate Majority Leader Reid. He's a piece of work, Harry. He's always doing some left-wing, self-serving, delusional task, it would seem. And now he's saying the Koch brothers in America are trying to buy our democracy. They're rich. They're worth billions of dollars. And how dare they try to influence voter behavior? Mayor Bloomberg, you can do it. That's okay. And all you other billionaire call me guys. He's friends with them all because that is what they do. But the Koch brothers, you can't do it. In other words, it's a typical liberal thing. Let's all be fair as long as we do it my way, right? Because he's one of these guys that says, "I'm in favor of the Second Amendment, but you can't have any guns." He's just a whack. And the Koch brothers, they're patriots. They donate money to right-wing causes, and they help the nation. They help the country, the community spirit, the rah-rah and the cha-cha. Reid, show me one good thing you've done. You don't have anything on the list. Hey, every day, President Okami, his policies add an additional $3.7 billion to the national debt. That's nearly $22,000 now of debt for every American citizen. How do you like them so far? Y'all want to change? You got change now, and there's more change coming. There's change coming, just like a great big train coming at you, and there's going to be a train wreck. Mark my words, President Okami. He said a couple of Sundays ago the comments made by the owner of the U.S. pro basketball team are credibly offensive racist statements. Okay, that might be fair, but read your own book. Hey, and the book your wife wrote. Y'all don't like white people. I've read it, and I've talked to people who have talked to you in the past, and pretty credible people, and you guys have said repeatedly, white people, a little bit shaky. 20% of the world is white, 80% of the world ain't. And I gotta tell you, 99.99% of all the racist remarks apparently come from white people. I don't think so. Get over yourself. In Toronto, Canada, a man in his 60s, he ordered several non-restricted guns from a licensed dealer by mail. The post office delivered the guns, and one gun in error. It wasn't his. So he phoned the police. He's a good citizen. He's honest. He's passed the background checks. He has his licenses in Canada as you're required to have. He phoned the cops and said, "Come and get it." They came all right, and they got him. They arrested him for all kinds of gun charges. He needs to have firearmlegaldefense.com and get free legal services paid, no deductible, no retainers, and all that kind of stuff. This is real estate, a commercial. I got to tell you, it happens every day. There's over 3,000 charges in Toronto last year alone for unsafe storage. These cops in Canada, it's a police state. They think it's their country. They make up the rules as they go along, and there's no leadership in Canada to stand up and say, "Hey, there's a consequence now. You can't do that." High River, the person in charge of that mess, the RCMP person, recently got promoted. They all get checks and shirts, and nobody ever comes along and says, "Hey, you did a bad thing and you got a consequence," or fire somebody. Never happens ever in the world. You all come back tomorrow. We'll have some more right-wing things to talk about, and the left-wing things too. You know, those stupid things, we talk about them as well. So y'all come back. See ya.